top 5 tonight. I'm smoking on, what's the name tonight.
I don't care about none of these quarterback lists, all right? I don't care if you have Jalen top 5, top 10, top 100, best quarterback in the league, number 1. I don't care. I don't care. Not anymore. ESPN, Fox Sports, Joe Schmo from YouTube. It doesn't matter. None of these lists matter. Back when you should have had him top 10 off of that Super Bowl appearance, he lost, but he appeared in the Super Bowl just like Joe Burrow. And you notice how nobody brings up how he played? Because it wasn't memorable. He's still living off the remnants of beating Patty and making it to that Super Bowl. But nobody can tell you how he played. Every time I get on Twitter, they're having a praise and worship service for this man, talking about how great he is, or they sitting here having a pity party for Burrow. If he had a better defense, he'd win a Super Bowl. Well, number 1, you made the Super Bowl and you couldn't get it done. And 2, my quarterback made the playoffs with a bad defense. So you get no pity from me. Pull your bootstraps up and get the job done, Joe. Y'all will find every reason not to have him on the list. Talking about everything that he doesn't do. Oh, he doesn't throw the ball sidearm. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. Except talking about what he does do, and that's lead the team and win. But ever since the Eagles won the championship, now you want to use nuance for these other quarterbacks and start making excuses for why they deserve to be at number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, minus Patrick Mahomes and Chiefs fans, this list is for losers. They've got my quarterback up here with the likes of guys that hasn't been to the playoffs in the past 2 years, but yet he stays stuck up in these top 5 lists. They got another guy that's just trying to get his first playoff win, and when he does make the playoffs, he flames out in spectacular fashion. Then you got other guys, highest paid quarterback in the league, and hasn't done nothing. Then the guy at number 1, Josh Allen, which I like, but let's be serious. He had a team that was top 5 in offense and top 5 in defense in the same year. Yet nobody wants to bring that up.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Patty's been running circles around the AFC for years now. Somebody take him out other than Jalen and the Eagles. Yet when it comes to my quarterback, they always want to bring up the year 2023 and the 6-game collapse. I like to bring up 2023 for a different reason, and I never want to forget that season. I just want to know, how do we start off 10-0? We're firing coaches left and right, bad play calling, defense is 30th in the league, but yet they just want to focus on the 6-game collapse. And they don't want to bring up the fact that he was playing on a bum knee. But you didn't hear my quarterback making excuses. That season was not only a lesson, but it was a blessing. Nick had to grow. Jalen had to grow. The rest of the team had to grow. And now you've created monsters. Plus, learning how to win is a skill. That's a skill that is acquired. Back in the day, when the Colts used to play the Patriots, they used to show the head-to-head matchup between Tom Brady and Peyton Manning before the game. Tom was whooping that ass. But the reason they would show you that is because there was a perception that Manning was a better quarterback, but Brady almost always won. I wish they would show the head-to-head matchups for Eagles games, but they don't, because that would break their spell over the masses, always trashing my quarterback, telling the whole world that this guy and that guy is better than my quarterback, and that's why they don't.
Can't do it.
Plus, anytime the Eagles play another perceived elite quarterback, Jalen Hitman Hurts brings his A game. He does not f*** around.
The excellence of execution.
But I don't care about these quarterback lists. There's a list that I do want to be on, though. Teams to repeat. That's a short list. You can't finagle. You can't throw your opinion on. It's set in stone. You got Terry Bradshaw and the Steelers in the 70s. And I think he did that twice. Joe Montana and the 49ers at 88 and 89. Troy Aikman and the Cowboys in 92 and 93. You got John Elway and the Broncos in 97 and 98. Tom Brady and the Patriots in 03 and 04. And then you got Patty and the Chiefs in 22 and 23. That's an exclusive list. That's the list I'm trying to be on. And I think that's the list Nick and Jalen and the rest of the Eagles team wants to be on too. That's what Nick means when he's trying to do special shit.
I ain't into winning 10, 11, 12 games. We've been done that here. We've done that there. I want to do special shit. And you can't do special shit alone.
How about we end up on this list, a list that has no opinion, it's just actual factuals. And I'm starting to understand what Chiefs fans were going through when they were going for a three-peat. And I don't think as Eagles fans, we really respect or understand what they were trying to do. I mean, we respect it because we stopped it and it wasn't going to happen on our watch. Yeah, not with Jalencarter right there, not with Quinyon back there, not with the Kingslayer Cooper DeJean back there.
Kingslayer.
Kingslayer!
The Kingslayer!
But having a team to three-peat, that's special. That's something no team has ever done. And I'm sure Chiefs fans weren't thinking about anything other than being above and beyond the rest of NFL history. And once we get in that position as Eagles fans, we will know what it means to go for a three-peat and how special it is. Now, we got to win the second one before we get there, but I'm just saying, I respect it. We're trying to repeat, man. We're trying to repeat. These lists don't mean shit. How about you keep making these lists and we're going to keep stacking these dubs, going to more playoffs, more Super Bowls, collecting more rings than J-Lo. And then when you look up at the end of the decade, when we have more rings than all of them, you ain't got no choice but to put us at number one. And when that happens, y'all really going to be hating. Oh, I can already smell that cheap perfume you got on called jealousy. So as Eagles fans, we need to start turning our nose up to these quarterback lists and act like we better than them. You know? Start acting uppity. Let God sort them out.